My name is Tracy Butzer. I found a cult who worship creepy supernatural beings and got saved by an organization fighting against those creatures. After an hour, the vehicle finally stopped. I quickly hid the book I found in my overcoat before an armed man escorted me and Jason out of the vehicle. We entered a modern-looking building, and they took us to an elevator. The elevator kept going down for what seemed like forever. Once we reached the floor we needed to be on, they took us to a room and asked us to wait. "This place is pretty cool, isn't it?" Jason said to me. I didn't respond. "Is everything okay?" he asked. "Something about this organization is really off. Unnatural Detainment Association. Why do they detain those creatures rather than eliminate them? If their goal is to protect the public, then detaining them doesn't seem to be the best idea." "Nothing," I replied. "He won't get it. There's no point asking him." Then 2 women came into the room and escorted us into separate rooms. They questioned me about what happened. I told them everything about Brittany, the cult, Ray's death, but didn't mention the book. Once we were done, they handed us a book. "This is the manual with all the rules broadcasted until now. You can also use the website to get broadcast of new rules," the woman told us. Then we were let go. I went to my home trying to figure out what was going on. I read the book they gave me, and it had rules and unnatural sightings. When I was done reading that, I started reading the UNF ritual books. There were many rituals in there, but one that caught my eye was Ritual to Form a Pact with the Unnatural. I read the book but didn't realize how late it had gotten. I was about to get ready to sleep, but then I noticed something. There was a silhouette behind my mailbox. I took the biggest knife in my kitchen and went out. There was nobody there. I opened my mailbox, and there it was, a black letter. Suddenly my surroundings turned red. I looked at the ground and ran back inside my home. That is when I regretted putting a mirror behind my front door. The black creature started emerging from the mirror. I tried to stab it, but the knife flew out of my hand and hit one of the stairs behind me. I then punched the mirror to break it. It broke. The thing was no longer there, but my fist got injured and blood was dripping. From the blood emerged the creature with 6 arms and 3 bloodshot eyes. I tried to run upstairs, but it grabbed my left arm. I managed to grab the knife by my right hand. That's when I suddenly remembered the ritual. "A fresh meat offering, huh?" I mumbled. I then cut my left arm off using the knife and offered it to the creature. Then I started losing consciousness, possibly due to the blood loss. The last thing I saw was the creature eating my arm before passing out. When I woke up the next day, everything was a mess. It was not a dream, and I knew it. Something felt different about me. Something. That's when I noticed the blood-red symbols on my left arm, which was still attached to my body. I was processing what happened when 2 armed men walked into my home. They started shooting at me, but the bullets were slow as a ball being thrown by a toddler. I dodged them and then I lost consciousness again. The next thing I knew was that the 2 were dead. There were more of them outside my front door, so I took the ritual book and escaped from the back door. I didn't know what happened to me, but there's only one thing I can do. Run. Thank you for listening to The Black Letter Found Me by No Competition 7327. If you enjoyed this story, please leave a like. And if you enjoy hearing stories from me, please subscribe and become a resident of Hill Street and let me know how I'm doing in the comments. And I hope all of you have a fantastic night.